Today we're going to be canning some meat. Cut it in 1-inch cubes, just cold pack, just put it in the jar. I think this is London broil or something else, I don't know. Anyway, just leave a 1-inch head space. But just put it in the jars, and like mine does 7 quarts, so I'll put the 7 quarts in the canner. Okay, I got 7 quarts. As you can see, I put a little bit of canning salt in there. I always have. I guess it helps it. Some people, like, it'll make its own juices. Usually I put a little bit of water in it just so to have more juice into the jar. You get your lids and rings on, and get your water, and then this pressure canner, it's got a little line in there, you fill it up. Then you add just a little bit of white vinegar. Keep the jars from, and I don't measure nothing, I just add it, you know how men do. And just to keep the jars from turning white, I turn it on and I let it heat up. Before I put the lid on, I let it heat up some. And just a quick tip, you could take the roughest cut of meat. I mean, it doesn't have to be a tender meat. It could be the roughest, and this is another pan I'm going to do. Got chicken there. But I do a lot of meat because meat, you know, protein and meat's going to be what's going up in price. So this will help out a whole lot, and I can eat this all next year. You know, I rotate it out. I try to eat it up within a year and a half, and keep rotating it out. But you can catch the rough cut of meat on sale. I mean, it could be the toughest piece of meat you can find, and you pressure can it, and it'll be just like you're eating a fillet. But speaking of fillet, I'm ready to grill some. So let this heat up for a few minutes, and some people do it different. This works for me, and I've never had a problem. I've never had not one can not seal yet. So, and while you're waiting on your meat to can, you throw 2 big old fillets on the grill. I'll let them cook. Put your lid on, and where I'm at, I use 15 pounds of pressure, and this is just a cheap Walmart Presto pressure canner. It's like $69, and believe me, it's well paid for itself already. And then you know, let it build up. Let it steam up a little bit till this pressure valve pops up. Is what I do. I don't know what y'all do. Use whatever's right for your machine. And I put that on, and the minute it builds up and starts shaking and going like that, I set the timer, and I do it 90 minutes for quarts and 45 minutes for pints. But I always do quarts. I don't do pints. But that's how you do it. I don't even have any idea if you can see them or not. Nothing like a baked potato, steak, salad, and cold beer. While we're waiting on the pressure canner to heat up and the steaks to cook on the grill, I don't want to waste the barbecue, so I vacuum seal it, and you know, whatever serving size you need. And you freeze it, and then when you always have barbecue, you don't have to make it all the time. And you gotta have a loaded baked potato with your steak. Now, filet, gotta have A1. I'll show you. And then your loaded baked potato. And of course, your homemade salad with homemade salad dressing. And you got to have plenty of bacon hiding in there. See that bacon? Okay, just started working. I set the timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's 90-minute processing time for quarts and 45 for pints. And I guess we'll see it when it's done. Okay, so it's all cooled down. Never pop-up, pops down, you know it's cooled off. Then you remove the lid. Watch, it's still warm. use something to grab it. I use these. Want to see it boiling in there? That meat's cooked. I'll just space them out on the towel. And there's 7 quarts of good eating. They'll probably start popping here in a second, sealing themselves up. There you go. And just repeat the process if you want to do more. Don't touch those till they cool off because they're extremely hot. I mean, you can see it boiling in there.